Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. And it's Scholes. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And he's gone looking for safety. Played in deep. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for New Zealand, after 11 minutes, is number 6, David Villa.
So, a breakthrough already. Caceres. Scholes. Played back. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on Batistuta! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let...
He's got tall. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Scholes does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? It's off target and by quite a way.
New Zealand really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Caceres, and he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Beckham, aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams cuts out the pass. Now it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Hazard, he's picked his way through. And it's played it. A header! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Dybala receives it in a wide position. Beckham. And Beckham! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Hazard. But that has not gone well. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. David Villa.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Scholes. Koundé. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he get it through? Well, they could break here. Scholes. And this is Batistuta. Beckham. David Villa. Adriano. Now Davids. He won't be happy with that one. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for the run. Oh, good ball! Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he can clear it away. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Minutes is
Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? De Ligt. Chouameni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a cute ball. He has a look up. Oh, super. He's having a shot! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a nice touch. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Danger averted for now. Back into the middle. That pass has been well intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. New Zealand really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Pass is just off target.
There will be 3
They're
minutes
avoiding the
added
blatantly
time.
obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick reminder today.
Batistita picking
please
up the
refrain
Man of the
from
Match
parking
award,
outside
and
this
no
stadium.
surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Eto'o puts his foot on the gas. Well timed, excellent interception. Distributed tidily. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Van Bouten, Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Eto'o. And he's on his way. Eto'o! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bergkamp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
This looks promising. Van Balten gets it clear. Now it's Eto'o. It's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. Bale. Van Balten, and it's Kimmich. Adams did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside, yes it is. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for the run, and that is a little undercooked. He's found a way past. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rodri and Scholes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Terrific save by Abbiati. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. And this is Eto'o. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 33, Calafiori. Number 20.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the
I think
field,
they have to be positive
number 9,
despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And smartly reclaimed. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Can he spark a counter here? Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. And he's searching through. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. And this is Eto'o. Just about up to 75 minutes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Pedri. And this is Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo Silva! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for
They forced the error
Galatasaray
and extracted
after
the
79
maximum punishment.
minutes is
Well, let that be a lesson to them,
number
Peter.
20,
They have to stay
Bernardo
focused at all
Silva.
times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pedri, and the through ball. Eto'o finds himself offside. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Again, the flag's up. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Look at the space here. Can he finish? Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Traumeri. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And they're back on the ball again. And this is... And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And it's Scholes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up, tries from distance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it into space. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni tries to play it through. Oh, good read. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. And he lines up, he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Time.
And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Messi has it out wide and in space. It's run loose here. Delivered with swing. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Fiore. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's played it in low. Cannavaro gets it clear. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Scholes. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Scholes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid have their third corner. Rodri gets it away. And this is Scholes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. Oh, not quite.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Raul. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's shifting through the gears, gets his head on it! Crossed in again. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Kawasaki Frontale have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi! Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game, and all done with immaculate discipline.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham here. And he's following up! He's scored! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Forlan. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And Messi! They're going to be quick to recover this. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Forward check. Goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Mateus. Dixon. Mateus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Probing pass. Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
And the shot! Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cruyff threads one in. Chouameni. Rodri does really well there. He is strong. And it's Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Scholes. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Decent chance! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Scholes. Out to the left it goes. And this is Hazard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It'll be a throw-in. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Passes short and sharp. Scholes.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
that is a good ball to find him. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta picking up the man. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. And that's definitely not his best. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Fiore delivers with whip.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he decides to cross it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi plays it short. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Fiore. Oh, that's a fine interception. He shifted it to the flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? That's a good... Can he finish? And he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fiore! Fiore! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Scholes. And this is Batistuta. Mohamed Salah, and he's in on goal. Hazard. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Scholes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hangs in a cross. Cannavaro with the clearance.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Fiore. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Good effort from distance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Two added minutes
De
have been
Gea gets
indicated.
his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Serginho. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
Oh, shooting chance!
Bangladesh really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Nicely weighted ball. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. Batistuta, real chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Caceres. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's in a great position here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass is just off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's crossed into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 19.
That should get the job done.
Yamal. Number 21.
I think the message here is quite clear, GJ. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's Scholes. And he welcomes it in. Quality ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball is over the line. Serginho. And he whips it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit! And they're back on the ball again. Madrid. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Caceres is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. Messi, no, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Caceres. Here it is, crossed in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Puyol. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Tchouaméni is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Caceres. Scholes. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take. Adriano! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Adriano deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hazard. It's a searching pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Scholes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard has a look and plays it forward. Scholes. He's gone for goal. It's run and Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have the chance to go the other
There
way.
will be 1 minute added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Messi, nicely aimed pass. That has been cut short. De Ligt. And it's Messi. Oh, what has happened here? De Ligt getting this one clear. Scholes. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. That has not gone well. Salah. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. And it's Messi. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And he thumps it clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Picked out Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Out of play for a throw. Scholes. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Scholes. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's Scholes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has left him in a heap.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Mbappe. Caceres does well to get it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries from distance. Missed by a fraction. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody.
night,
Welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. And it's Eto. Scholes. Howson lays it forward. And he was quick to react. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That has been cut short. Caceres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta. Scholes. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danny Olmo. Foden! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe! There it is! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So he takes a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a cute ball. Goulet. Nice looking ball. Howson gets across to intercept that. Deftly out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Rooney fired deep towards the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pedri, and now the breakaway. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Scholes, well seen, saw
There will
that
be
coming.
1 minute
That's great
added
positioning,
time.
so good from him.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement. It is
How would
now
you review
time
the
for our
first
special
half?
lottery.
Barcelona
Please grab the
really
tickets you
showed
were given when you
some
were walking through
resolve
the
in that
gates.
first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Early ball. And it's hoisted clear. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ah, he's given it away. And this is it. Tries a shot! Flings it across. Tries to get it clear. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. Here comes the cross. Barcelona with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Scholes with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fires it in, look, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Bale. Zaire Emery. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Howson. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's aimed into the middle.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well measured. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Now it's Zaire Emery. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely shaped ball. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Bale with the short
3
one.
minutes added time.
That is a brilliant interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick
Eto'o
announcement.
voted
and an
man of the
exciting one
match,
too. We're
and
about to announce
deservedly
today's
so.
lottery numbers.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hazard picks it up out wide, and he's on, and he shoots! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! Two, and we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. And it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Scholes delivers with whip. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Ribéry. Mbappe. Hazard. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Scholes! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Kumamoto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. Caceres. And it's played in. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
2 added minutes has been
Well
indicated.
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Koundé. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep
Please
going,
make sure
keep
to
at it.
watch the screen
They've done
for an
everything right so
information
far, so
bulletin from
they
the
want to
regional
keep things
police
that way.
department.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody, and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. David Villa! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Scholes. Well, they've got it again. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. David Villa. David Villa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, he was given the time and room initially.
It's Scholes!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution